Well, today we are in San Jacinto Battleground area. Otherwise, some people pronounce it San Jacinto. Here with Robert, my brother Craig. Robert's like a brother. We've known each other over 40 years. Brother from another mother, yeah, absolutely. We've known each other over 40 years, so shoot. They used to have that's the Buffalo Bayou out here. They used to have the Battleship Texas out here, but they moved it to Galveston. Of course, I got that information from my brother. It's really peaceful out here, but this is the area back in 1836 where Sam Houston and Santa Anna had battle, where Texas wanted independence from. The story, if I remember correctly, is actually this is after the Battle of the Alamo, because it was kind of a blemish on Santa Anna because it took so long for them to beat the few Americans that in the loss over Gonzalez, and so but he thought the war was pretty much over, so he headed this way and he split his army off to go the other. They were just sweeping around trying to pick up little BS around here and there, people still trying to fight skirmishes and stuff. So he split his troops up and they came to this area, and there was a hill. You know, on one side of the hill was the Sam Houston, the Texas Army, which was a couple hundred soldiers, and then Santa Anna, I believe he had about 600 something. And on the other side, well, you know, they had cannons pointing at each other, a couple of cannons. I think they had about 2 apiece on each side. Well, a couple of stories go here. One story is that during one afternoon, Santa Anna left and went to somewhere, and his sentries that were keeping an eye on the Texas troops, they all went in and they all had their afternoon siesta. That's when Texas found their sentries were not there, and that's when they decided to attack. Texas lost none. I believe Mexico lost about 9. The Santa Ana that got back, excuse me, he dressed up as a private, tried to disguise himself, and he of course they caught him. He'd been wounded in the leg, and they brought him to Sam Houston, and then the history, he surrendered, and that's how Texas's independence was born in 1836. And Texas actually became its own country, and then they stayed that way till 1845 when they joined the United States, which I thought was a very wise move. Now you got a little graveyard out here. USS San Jacinto steam frigate, 1851-1865, light aircraft carrier 43 to 47, and some cruiser 1988. I guess it's still in service somewhere.
No, it's actually fresh now.
It's the front of it, USS San Jacinto, G656, commissioned, Houston, Texas, 23rd January 1988.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But
I can't remember if you ever been to that place that's west of.
nice and peaceful out here. Okay, we're back.
Okay, so it is something.
Craig's got the SLS going on this app, and it looks to be like something like he's saying, look like somebody doing the jig over there. Turn it away a little bit and see. Go back and see if it's still there. Yep, it's still there. It's right out in there in the open too.
It's more near that sign over there.
That
And the 2 cannons, yeah.
Well, I got the spirit box on. Just listening.
I got a little.
Now it says the word capture. You get a little picture there of a tugboat pushing those barges out. That's just a totally trip. I'm like you, it trips me out. Got a little marker over here. We're going to see what this is all about. Got a lot of anthills out here. Of course, it rained in spring. Y'all are here. Well, we're here too. Would you like to say something to you? Thank you for your sacrifice.
home.
Say what?
This pecan tree is the San Jacinto's home. It's in honor of the veterans of the War of 1812 who fought in the Texas Revolution. This was planted Alamo Day of March 1836, which was the day the year our father was born.
I born in
James
1936.
I meant 1936.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
The year our father was born.
Yeah, you born 1936.
Captain James Asbury Taft, Captain of the United States Daughters of the Republic in 1812 in Houston, Texas.
Interesting. Let's go check these other out. We'll see who these people are. Fire. That tree. Yeah, it's still got some growth, but there's a lot of dead on there. Needs to be trimmed back because it's losing limbs. Might be hesitant about walking under any. Remember that big tree at Glenwood?
Yeah, oh yeah, I did.
That thing was twice this size. They had cables holding up the limbs so they wouldn't touch the ground. Of course, Glenwood is where we'll be heading next. That's where Howard Hughes, the billionaire, is buried at. Jean Tierney, was a movie actress, mainly in the 40s and 50s.
Emma Mason Brown,
Emma?
1945 to 1929.
She's 84, looks like, or 83. She's almost 84.
Blanche Patillo Duffy, 1877 to 1929.
If there's anybody over here that we come here just to learn, don't mean any harm. This is my brother Craig. I'm Don. We're just trying to get this little device I got in my hand. You speak, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Mason.
William Mason, born north, can't quite read that, April 21st, 1800.
Sometimes you can hear us. Do we need to speak louder, or it's just the way it is sometimes? You can... It said died. Yeah, we know you died. Excuse the airplane going over.
Mother must be son.
I was kind of curious to why they're buried out here. Family of...
Who was the Masons?
They started the Mason home.
No.
I don't know. I'm making that up.
I'm sure it was somebody that was part of the San Jacinto Army or something had to do with.
Yeah, they lost 9 soldiers.
That's one thing I forgot about. It's like during this battle, they quickly won the battle, and then they're pushing them all towards the river. They said they killed like over 600 Mexicans. When they're slaughtered, when they're trying to go escape, they slaughtered a lot of them.
Yeah, they just killed them.
They just fucking killed them.
I didn't know about that, really.
Yeah, the Texans lost like 9 people or whatever.
Yeah, and then
Said it needed holy water.
And when they started, arresting them and they started surrendering, Santa Ana, he just tried to dress down.
He did.
He dressed a private?
Private.
Yeah. And that was over in that area over there.
That's the other thing too. I see like the river comes. Well, the tributary comes in this way from the Gulf, and comes going that way. So I'm assuming the river had to be this. They went back that.
Maybe back in that way.
They showed like the Mexican or Texans camp over here, and the Mexican camps on this side.
Yeah.
But speaking of which, a little bit more trivia is like Tejanos. I always thought that is Texas or Texans, whatever. But the Tejanos that encapsulate not just Texans that were fighting the Spanish. There was other people outside of Texas that were helping the Texans, right?
Right. Yeah.
Any of those people.
I think the French were helping us or something.
Well, they talked about somebody up in Cincinnati.
Oh, somebody in the States?
That's the whole idea of the guns for the Cincinnati that they were presented, in 1936, for the guns, because a lot of people in Cincinnati came and helped too. So.
I tried to pull up Tejanos on Google Translate, and it said jeans. I'm like, what the fuck? So anyway, they think it's a mistranslation. It's not a widely known, but it's just something that the Mexicans gave the description about the people who fought against them, not just Texans, but everybody. They're kind of means Texas, but it encompasses everybody. They help them. The they were helping the Texans, they were at Tejanos.
They were controlled Tejano.
Yeah, we mean like Daniel Boone, David Crockett, whatever.
Yeah, all those folks, they were Tejanos as well.
Yeah, all Tejano people, yeah. That was
Institution.
Well, they got slaughtered. I mean, that's the reason why. I mean, so this is all considered Deer Park, Texas. This is not La Porte. This is actually considered Deer Park.
This is Deer
Which is the
Park.
reason why they call this the birthplace of Texas, because of where it's at. You know. I mean,
Yeah, because literally, I guess it's where you can say that's when how it really truly started, by feeding the Texans, and it's what they could actually, develop their own. Or not, I guess it wouldn't be a state; it'd be a country. I guess
it was a country, because I mean,
Yeah,
the actual
country.
state of Texas now, as you see it, is nothing the way it was, because it went all the way up to the Canadian border.
Yeah, it was way up there. Yeah.
Lots of parts of Oklahoma,
Colorado.
Montana, Wyoming, Montana, all that was part of Texas.
And see, that's how we got New Mexico and Arizona, and it was the Mexican War. Got California and all that in the battle. It's like they should have figured it out. Hey, that little country called Texas kicked our ass, and now we're going against this country called the United States. Bad idea.
Well, really, if you think about it, even though you kind of hit the point on this, that even though that a lot of the
Upstairs. What are you talking about?
we fought as Texas, it was really the United States, because all the people were coming to support them.
Yeah, we get a lot of people
from all over the United States,
the,
Tennessee, Georgia.
Everybody here was
all the way
from
up
somewhere
to-
else at the time.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you had a lot of Hispanic, Mexican nationals that didn't care for Santa Anna and his tyrant beliefs.
yeah,
I didn't see that too. It's like he overthrew the government, I guess, at one point. If you can, in a sense, I guess, a dictator.
Yeah. The whole problem in the world now is everybody wants to be a dictator. So.
yeah, we got somebody.
I mean, you think about all of the leaders of all over the world, right now.
Yeah.
China, Russia,
North Korea.
Hell, freaking United States, we don't go that far. But
We're close.
yeah, close.
Well, we're ready to talk to y'all. If you're ready to talk to us, Craig a while ago got 5 spirits over there in that little cemetery.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
until I ran out of time.
Just ran out of time. You got to pay extra for. I got extra on mine.
Oh.
It's only $13 a year or $12 a year. Who we got here?
Mary.
Y'all can speak to us. We got this little device here. There's something you want to say. If you need energy, Craig's strong, so take all his energy. Leave me alone. He's younger than I am.
I'm still an old fart, don't get him wrong.
Memory of John Thompson. Died 1862.
Oh, yeah.
Hey Craig, they said they want to play. Are there any kids out here? Jane Miller, 25 to 1866. And that's not a child. We got this guy was a Confederate soldier. Daniel Solomon Ward, Confederates of America, Madison Regiment, Texas Cavalry. Right here in front of this gentleman's grave. 1829 to 1866. So he died right after the Civil War. I wonder if he was injured. I thank you for your service, sir, but I'm glad the country ended up the way it did. Can't make this one out very well.
1881.
Which one? The second one or the first one?
Second one.
Second one. I see it. Okay, I see it.
Yeah, 54 to 81.
This is before.
54 to 81, I think about that.
Yeah, that's 27 years, man.
This is
26 years old.
1855 to 1858.
Baby.
Well, I just had somebody say they won't play. That may be the child.
Yeah.
We can't play, but you can walk around us. You can touch one of us. Touch Robert. He's a non-believer. Push
I'm a
him.
non-believer.
Push him from behind. I mean, knock him on his tailbone. Yeah, all of a sudden you get pushed. It's like, damn, I've never seen that happen before.
Help his hand on it. It wasn't me.
Well, I know that. It's a real nice, quiet area. A lot of tree cover. So that's handy in summertime.
I can't remember the type of tree, but these aren't doing the same thing. But in Maui, in the downtown area, there's this huge area. It's one tree.
Wanna know where did we come from?
I came from my mama. Where you come from?
Yeah. Yes, I came from my mama too. Same mama actually.
Swing.
This tree was the weirdest thing I ever seen. It had all these different places where it went back into the ground.
Oh really?
And so that multiple, I mean, just all over the place where they'd grown back into it. Had one main trunk, but all these other ones that would actually make another trunks basically all over. I forget what it was, but
Dang, that'd be cool to look at.
last time I ever were out, this was on our honeymoon way back then, and in that area checking it out. This guy walks up, hey man, you need some weed.
Really? Just gonna come up. Do you got papers to go with it, dude?
I was back when I was working for Delta. Sorry, brother. I wish I could, but no, I can't.
You got some zigzags right there?
All we do is 1.5, man. We want to do zigzags too small.
Yeah, too small. I get easy widers.
No, I forgot about easy
Get some
water.
easy widers. Go like our top papers and bugler papers.
Which?
Which?
Sam Houston's right-hand man. Family is here.
Said something about a witch.
Lorenzo days of 1789. Died at the days of Valor Point, Harris, Battleground County, which
Harris County.
yeah. 1836. And he's the first vice president. This is him right here, first vice
Oh,
president.
first vice president of Texas under
Texas, yeah.
Sam Houston.
Yeah.
Energy.
There's a lot of energy, or we have a lot of energy. Don't take it out of my GoPro. I went to the funeral home museum yesterday and they wiped out my thing in like 30 minutes. Then it was wiping out the second one too. I put in there. We should have put an SLS out there and looked around.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Because they was eating my batteries up. I never
I had my SLS out yesterday.
at the funeral museum.
Oh,
No, that would have been because it kept sucking the energy out of my batteries. I've had energy took like Galveston. You know, a little bit we were out there, it took almost 80% of my battery. But yesterday it took all my battery. And on the second battery I put in it, before I could get anything done, it already got over 50%. And these were new batteries.
you think about it, all the descendants are still around.
They're still, you call 5 people on the SLS right here and it's open. We're gonna go check out this other part of the cemetery. Go check out the plaque, okay. What else we got over here? Robert's our historian, per se. He's the smart one of us. Craig's the next smartest. Cynthia. Hello, Cynthia. Somebody named Cynthia got hold of us. How you doing, Cynthia? Can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Anything about what it's like where you're at? I've heard people say it's dark and scary before. Freeman Wilkerson, a member of Captain Thomas's H. McIntyre's company at San Jacinto, died at Lynchburg in 1839 and was buried near his comrades who fell in battle. Go take you over here. You still here? You still with us, Cynthia? Got a lot of damn mosquitoes out here. Framed? You were framed for what? These mosquitoes out here are as big as houseflies. Who is who? I am Don. That is Craig and Robert. Mosquitoes are big out here. I really can't make that out.
I never had really had to do that.
Maybe I can make it out on the video on computer screen. I got bad eyesight. My eyesight is 25/200.
And I do that shit a lot.
Shot? Somebody was shot out here.
And you know, an email to me and it's all correct.
Who are you? Who was shot?
Unless you spell a word that's actually correct in one form, then you do.
Who was shot? Looks like in the area. Dozens were shot. Looks like the owner was a doctor. W.R. Denny. I think he was a Mason. I need my eyesight. My brother's got better eyesight. Robert's got better eyesight.
And I've done that before too. It's like I need, like, especially text. I use so much voice to text, and there's always errors on it. There's that plenty of times I'm like,
Under.
read that shit.
Under. You're under the ground. Oh, we can get ready to. We've been out here. We've been out here quite a little bit. Let's quick walk through these other markers.
I'm gonna go sit in the car, so I'm gonna
Brother's got number 2 issues. I can understand. I had a problem with it.
Ungodly.
Ungodly. Isaac Jill
Cross.
Hawkins Cross. Came to Texas in October 35. Fought at San Jacinto. And Captain Thomas H. McIntyre's company died at Lynchburg, August 6, 1836. That's just a few months after Texas won independence. Well, I'm not going to be out here too much longer. Got something y'all want to say? Okay, said okay now. Well, I appreciate that. I'd like you to speak to me for the next few minutes. I'm going to be out here. J.C. Adams, born September. Sorry, I can't even read. Can't talk either. December 11th, 1797. Died November 1st, 1869. So he's. Can't even count anymore. 72. Sore. He's sore, sir, still after you died? I'm sorry to hear that. We're only going to be out here another minute or so if y'all want to talk. Let's see who this is. Remember the Alamo, San Jacinto. Right here on the side says San Jacinto. B.R. Brigham. This over here it says remember the Alamo. Day before the battle. Morning we are preparing to meet Santa Ana. It's the only choice of saving Texas. From blank to time have looked for reinforcements in vain. We will only have about 700 men to march with besides the camp guard. We go to the whatever, something wisdom growing out of necessity. Meet the enemy now every considering enforces it. No previous occasion would justify it. The troops are in fine spirits. Now is the time for action. We shall use our best efforts to fight the enemy to such advantage as will ensure victory, though the odds are greatly against us. I leave the result in the hands of our wise God and rely upon his providence. My country will do justice to those who serve her. The rights for which we fight will be secured and Texas free. Sam Houston. Okay, so here we got stands at the grave of Benjamin Rice Brigham, who was mortally wounded April 21st, 1836, nearby Lamel, Stockton, Blakely, John C. Hill, George A. Lamb, Dr. William Julius Motley, Matthias Cooper, Thomas Patton Fall, probably saying that wrong, Ashley R. Stevens, who were also killed or mortally wounded in the Battle of San Jacinto. Owen J. Trask died on Galveston Island and abandoned on about May 20 from the effects of the wound he received on the San Jacinto battlefield in the skirmish of April 20, 1836. The shaft was erected in 1881 by, can't tell, some contributions of citizens of Texas to forever mark the spot where these heroes sleep and to perpetrate knowledge of their names and process. Also remember Goliad. That's not Goliad, it's Goliad. And over here it says, will you come to the Valor? But people out here, I appreciate those that spoke with us. Thank you for your time. May God be with all of you. Thank you for what you did. But Thank you for conversing with us. Somebody just said crime.
Crime.
So I'm going to end this one here. Thank you to those who watched to learn a little bit about Texas history, and those who gave their lives for it. It is a proud moment just to stand in the presence of those who have departed, who did so much for our state and our country. If you like this, leave a like, leave a comment. It would be greatly appreciated. And to all, a good day.